Hello everybody and welcome to Farlands. Now this is a game a little bit different in that normally we farm and we've got Grandpa's farm or we've got a town to look after. In this game we have an entire planet and for some reason that planet is being given away very cheap. So I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but I guess we'll jump in and find out. Okay, so new game slot. It's always nice when there's multiple game slots. Choose your appearance. Let's have a little look then. So, can we have not a beard? That would be great. Yeah. Female character with no beard. Okay, so let's see. Let's have some like blue eyes, maybe? Why are they blue and green? Red. Oh, I see. Maybe this blue? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. And that looks like skin tone. Is that right? Yes. Okay. That looks like hair color? Yes. Haha! My favorite. Right. And then we can color the clothes and shoes a little bit. But I'm actually quite happy with the clothes and shoes being as they are. Little denim-y dungarees. They look very cute. So let's get in there. So, do I want to select this character? Yes. I'm hoping I haven't missed where I should be putting my name in, which I seem to be doing in everything lately. I think this is our planet. I think this might... Do you think it might be our planet? Oh, this is where we live already, I think. And then we're going to buy the planet. Is that right? I'm jumping the gun. I should just be patient. But I'm me and I have no patience, so, you know. Farlands! I can't remember if I said, but this is by Jandu Soft and Eric Rodriguez. In case you wondered. Okay, so we're flying through space. We've escaped our rubbish city life and we've come to our lovely, peaceful rural life. So, hi, I hope you had a nice trip. Come with me and I'll show you around. Okay. This is my house. As you can see, this planet has a lot of potential at the price at which it's being sold. It's quite a bargain for me, of course. A long time ago, there lived here an old-fashioned farmer, the kind that still uses hand tools. What a country bumpkin. I don't know exactly what happened to him, but now the whole planet is for sale. As you can see, this area is great. If only he knew the rest of the planet is a barren wasteland. I have 2 other people interested in buying it, so hurry up and sign the papers. An opportunity like this doesn't come along every day. So I love the idea that we have an entire planet. I'm like wondering what kind of game mechanics are going to be in here. Probably some interesting ones. Here is the form. I just need your name and what you will call your planet. Owners of this type of minor planetoid are allowed to decide the name after purchase. Okay, so the owner's name is Sheelab. And the farm name. I feel like I should think of something snappy for this. Not coming to me. We're not getting a dino stores again. No inspiration for the farm name. I'm gonna call it Shady Farm because I think that this whole thing is shady. Shady Farm. Oh, and I have to thumbprint it. Okay. That's not my real thumbprint. No. Sure, I'll sign. Excellent. Let me make sure. Yes, it seems that everything's already signed and in order. Congratulations, you've just bought your own planet. If that's all, I have nothing else to do in this hole, so I'm out of here. If you have any doubts, the previous owner left an old personal assistance droid lying around. And you also have some junk inside the house. It must all be several hundreds of years old, but now it's yours, so enjoy it. Hee hee hee, another fool, another sail, another rock in the middle of nowhere. Are you like an interplanetary con man then, Mr. Seller? I think you are. Let's go inside, I guess. See what's in there. Oh, E is my inventory and stuff. Okay, so mail is coming soon. All of that stuff is coming soon. Okay, so we can only have an inventory at the moment, or unless it comes later on in the demo. So how do I get into this door? F, E, F, click, right click, right click. Of course, the obvious button for getting into a door. All right then. So let's have a look at some of this stuff. You've got a toolkit and 200 credits. Like the bed is interactable and everything else is pretty uninteractable right now. That's fine by me. I don't know whether I can maybe get rid of some of this junk with like my pickaxe or something. Nah. Okay, well, we'll work that out later, I guess. So I've got all my tools here. So we've got an axe, a sickle, scythe, sickle probably, a pickaxe, a hoe, and a watering can. Very standard for this type of game. Let's have a look. What's this? Seem to be coming up with the pickaxe or the axe, actually. Try the scythe. Let's try the hoe. Let's try right-clicking on it. Oh, there we are. It's an old an old P3T unit, and it's seen better days. Oh, I'm sorry I hit you. You're like my droid, aren't you? With the fabricator and new materials, I should be able to fix it. Alright, that's great, but I don't think I have a fabricator, do I? Oh, is this the fabricator? Maybe this is the fabricator. This seems to be the fabricator. So, what do we need to fix this droid up then? I can make fences, I can make spare parts, small chests, sprinklers, fuel cells. I'm gonna need some bits to do that with. This is very lacking in tutorials. Make a small chest. There's no... Oh, tab to go between my 3... Oh, that's cool. Down here, so that's my spaceship. Ah, okay, times 1 of those things. Spare part. Okay, so I need 10 wood, 10 spiky thing, 10 rock, and 3 orange thing. I see. So, no, let's get the wood first. Right, then let's move to the pickaxe and get the 10 stone we need. I don't know if that's maybe an axe. No, let's try the sickle. The hoe. By right-clicking. Okay. Maybe I should try the right-clicking, like, first on things. That doesn't right-click. I imagine that's a sickle, though. We've got a little bit of plant matter. I need a few more rocks as well. I definitely needed 10 rocks and 10 wood. I can't remember the other ones. I think it was 3 of those. I can't remember how much plant matter I need though, so we'll double check. And then I'll get my droid back up and running, and maybe the droid will give me a bit more help with things. Okay, let's go. Hurrah! Let's make a spare part on the fabricator. Lovely, the spare part is mine. Let's go fix the droid. Initializing P3T unit, please wait. The data disk is corrupted. A full format will be performed. Formatting. Formatting completed. Hello, Sheila. Oh, it's a cat! Yay. It's a pleasure to meet you. I gather from the condition of my chassis and the condition of this place that I have recently been repaired. I've no data stored for dates prior to today, so I have no recollection of what happened. However, all my model's personal support data was in the cloud, so there's nothing to worry about. I'll be able to help you with whatever you need. I'm going to do a reconnaissance of the place if you need anything. I won't be far away. Okay. Is this a trader? Looks like it might be. Look, buddy. What they were saying in Turbin was true. Someone has moved into the old farmhouse. Poor soul. Don't be rude. It's a chance to make a new friend. Maybe we should say hi. You're right. Hello. It's a double pleasure to meet you. We're Larry and Barry. Larry and Barry, I love you. We're travelling merchants. We sell a little bit of everything. It's been years since anyone lived here. If it's okay with you, we'll come by from time to time to show you the goods we're offering. We can come Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, but we will leave at noon to replenish inventory. Okay. And to eat, we may only look like 2, but we have 3 stomachs. You do need to explain. Sorry, you don't need to explain so much. You should visit Turbin. There's an excellent restaurant there with local food. That's true. The food is very good. If you want to buy something, we brought some stuff. We didn't know what to expect, so we came with a little bit of everything. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright, let's have a look at their store then. You two are adorable. Again, right click to click on those guys. So temporary fruit seeds. What? Oh, here we are. A bag of temporary fruit seeds. I can plant them on ploughed ground and see if they grow. We're planting in warm climates. They grow in 5 days. I have no idea what the climate's like here. Saffron to be planted in fall. I don't think it's fall yet. Well, let's try getting some temporary fruit seeds then. So I got 200. Let's do 9 temporary fruit seeds. And I'll plough a bit of ground and plant them in. That's such a, like, it has a very nostalgic feel, this one. So far, game mechanics have all been pretty decent. It's just, other than the fact that game controls weren't really explained and they weren't all... Oh, what happened to my watering can? Oh, I did the tab, didn't I? And that, like, I really have a love for games that would have something like to interact, right click, to do this, to do that. Some like basic ones down there, or that they come up like when you hover or something along those lines, you know. That's always such a nice quality of life thing. Without that though, I can usually work it out after a while. I have to try a few of the standard combinations. Right then, so I'm growing my things. What else have you got? Anything good? A fuel cell, an entire fuel cell is ideal for recharging the ship. Oh right, so once we can afford that. Ah, okay. A trash bag, an old garbage bag, which dirty person threw it into the water. And sea tongweed, it has a long tongue with which it catches smaller fish. Okay, so there's a fish there. Okay, well, I'm not too worried about that. I'm gonna head back in my house and see if I can clean any of it up at all. Now I know a bit more about stuff. No. No. No, the boxes are staying for good, I think. Well, let's see. Do we have any kind of map? No. We do not seem to have a map. What's that? It's like an extra seed I've got. Let's plant that too. Oh, it's like a pink seed. Okay, I'll water you. And hope for the best then. Let's have a wander around and see what we can do. Hey. Hello, Sheila. How can I help you? I don't know what to do. This demo lasts only 10 days, during which time you can do whatever you want. I recommend you travel to the planet Turbine. There are a lot of people and places of interest there. In the store, you can buy seeds and the mechanic can upgrade your ship. You can get the fishing rod and net in Turbine. And I've heard something about the Ark. If it doesn't ring a bell, I'd advise you to go there. If you need more information, it will be a pleasure to help you. Okay. Well, that's nice. Gives me a little bit of guidance. I mean, they did say go to Turbine. I thought they just like really liked it because that's where they were from. But so this is the whole farm. I mean, can I visit any of the rest of this planet that's supposedly mine, or is it just a farm? Because I would expect a little more from something that's saying it's a whole planet you've got, like Dayland, for example. But I don't know, maybe it opens out a bit more as you go along. So I'm just like looking around the edges, seeing if you can go anywhere else. But seemingly not. So let's see if we can head to Turbine at all. Go and have a chat to people and stuff. Again, probably a limited amount of things that you can do because it is a demo. But I would like to know how to travel to other planets. I can take a couple of things in the inventory of my ship. Okay, good to know. Okay, in my ship and... Oh, this is interesting. Oh, look! Here comes the droid. Hi Sheila, I've been exploring the farm and it looks like the whole extension is quite neglected. There are many weeds, stones and softwood trees. These are useful materials if processed, but not much else. I've also registered the characteristics and capabilities of your ship so that I can provide assistance if you need it. From the navigation panel you can scroll to other planets in the system. I see the panel is in very good condition. This model has a movable seat, so once you interact with the panel, the seat will move and you'll be able to select where you want to travel. I've also registered the matter processor. This model is no longer in production. You can put anything you don't need in the matter processor and it will become new fuel cells to travel with. Okay, nice. The ship's cargo bay is not too large, but it's useful for storage. This model's engine is not the most powerful on the market, but it should be more than enough for close planet jumps. Besides, any mechanic can upgrade it if needed. So the idea would be that we go further into the universe in the ship once it's upgraded a bit. So that sounds like quite a lot of fun. Wow, this ship even has a bed. It doesn't look very comfortable, so you won't recover as much energy sleeping here as at home. But it might get you out of a pickle if you don't have time to get back in time one day. Okay. I've synchronized my operating system with your ships, so I can give you assistance in your travels. If you want to go anywhere, just interact with the ship's control panel. Thank you, droid. Alright, so let's see if we can go to Turbine. So this planet here is Shady Farm. Hello again, although my chassis will stay at the farm, I can assist you from this panel on your travels. Here you have a map of the whole system. Right now we're here at your farm. You'll need fuel cells to go to other planets. Right now you have 2 completely full cells. Okay, lovely. The rest of the connectors seem to be defective, but I'm sure you could expand the number of cells by talking to a mechanic. Oh, okay, so you can put 2 at once in. Right, okay. Each jump between planets will spend 1 fuel cell. This lower panel will show you both the time of arrival and the cell consumption. Okay. The further away a planet is, the more fuel you'll spend and the more time you'll need to get there. Keep an eye on the time. Once you've selected the planet you want to travel to, pull the big lever and I'll take care of the rest. Okay, let's see. So, I'm an exceptional pilot. You have nothing to worry about. I hope. The Galea, Hafnir, Turbine. We're not allowed to go to those ones. And the sun. And a big tree. Oh no, that's my air freshener. That's not a planet, that's my air freshener. So let's go to Turbine. Might be a bit late when we get there, but we might have to sleep in the bed overnight in the ship. Okay, we're in Turbine. And they have nice, like, ship landing pads and stuff. Roar. Hello, Turbine people. Gorman. Time is running out. Almost no one supports you anymore. Ula, as long as one person does, I'll continue to fight for Turbine's neighbours. Get out of this system once and for all. You're nothing but a nuisance. Nuisance? What you call nuisance was here long before you and your company arrived. This hasn't been a problem for me in the other systems we've absorbed. Absorbed? Oof. I'll get what I want, Ula. I always do. We'll see about that. Oh, look, it's General Harkonnen. Okay. Hey, Ula. Ugh. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to witness all of this. You must be Sheilab. It's been a long time since anyone came to live in this system, so the rumours have come very quickly. I'm Ula, the mayor of the settlement in Turbine. It's a pleasure to see someone young interested in a small community like this. Although unfortunately your stay may not be particularly long. That man you heard me arguing with is Gorman, the head of a huge interstellar company. They're involved in the distribution of raw materials throughout the universe. The spice. Oh, sorry. I need to stop it with the Dune references. This system is rich in resources, but it is so far from the big metropolises that small companies ignore it. The only attention we get is from companies like his, which process resources on a planetary scale and leave nothing behind. That man is doing everything in his power to get us to leave the system, so he can drain all of its resources. And so far, he's succeeding. There are only a few navies left. They've managed to convince or bribe most of them, and it's only a matter of time before they manage to do the same with the remaining ones. Oh well, I wouldn't want to spoil your stay, and nothing has been decided yet, so you don't need to worry. I'll come up with something. For now, I encourage you to take a walk around the settlement and meet the locals. You'll see that we are a very diverse community. Whatever you need from me, I'm usually at the town hall. I hope to see you around here a lot. Okay, well I could have a look around the town hall maybe. Let's have a look, see what it's like. Ah, hello. I don't know how we're going to do this. Oh, hello again. Sorry, this whole thing with Gorman is sometimes a bit much for me. That guy manages to push me to the limit. And I've tried everything. See that over there? Okay. It's a teleport that connects directly to a ship called the Ark. Oh. It's inhabited by an almost extinct race, the Empyreans. They're devoted to helping systems on the verge of collapse, such as ours. They're cold and distant, but do a good job. When Gorman began to move, I considered asking for their help. But it didn't work. If our system were under their protection program, Gorman wouldn't be able to touch us. We'd be saved. But to do that, they require an extensive catalogue of all kinds of flora, fauna, system resources, and artifacts. Oh, right. I'm getting the idea now. We've got to complete the museum so that we can get the protection from the Empyreans and save the planet. Yeah. If we can't justify that, we deserve to be protected. They won't consider it. Okay. For weeks, I talked to neighbours to see if anyone was willing to help me. But there's always something. Some residents do not have the means to travel to other planets. Others are too old. And those who could left the system a long time ago. So it's up to me! I finally discarded it and looked at other options. I keep the teleporter at the town hall in case a neighbour decides to get involved. I don't like having to do this, but would you like to help us? Sure. I understand, don't worry. What? For real? Are you serious? Sure. That's great news, thank you very much. You're the best thing to happen to this system in years. This should be celebrated. I'm sorry. I find it hard to contain my joy. Whenever you want, just enter the teleporter. It'll take you directly to the Ark. The Imperials will explain the rest to you. Alright then. Nice. Should I have a bit more of a look around first, or? I'll go in that door. Okay, go in that door. See what sort of stuff is around the place. Alicia, oh, hello, you must be Sheilab. What a intriguing conversation that was. There's an eye here. Oh, is that like a... I wonder if that's a bug I can get with a bug net or something. Ah. A desert stone. Oh, right, so there's some different plants and things around here. So you have to travel to all different places to get all the different stuff. What are those creepy purple pumpkins? Amadeus. Hello, young one. How's that going? Okay. A few people's houses. Oh, I can go in some of the houses. Oh, they've got cool, interesting, like... They look almost like houses in Star Wars or something, don't they? Out in the desert. Cool. Hello, you shady-looking alien. Takra, you probably need an oil change. Upgrade ship by... Let's have a look at upgrade ship. I can add an extra fuel cell slot for 5,000. With various bits and bobs and 10,000 I can upgrade the engine. 5,000 and a couple of bits and bobs I can increase the cargo bay. I think that's scrap, I think that's stone, and I don't know what the blue stuff is. Or the black stuff. A reactor upgrade for 10,000 and those bits. Well, that's nice. I don't have any money, so... let me have a look. What can we buy? So... Ah, Celestium. So that's what that is. Crystallinite, Chromium, and Mithril. So if we got some stone and some scrap and some Celestium... I still don't know what the black thing is. Guess we'll find out later. Okay, cool. So, who are you? Gorg. Hello. Those tools were hands. He liked classic. So you can sell us coal, copper, geodes and stone. And also silver and gold. Okay, nice. This is where all the trading action's at, clearly. For you. Hi, I'm Zoe. Nice to meet you. Ah, right. So, you pass out at 2 AM. But, like, because there were no visual clues at all about the fact it was night, I completely missed that. Good morning, world. Oops. Doesn't seem to be a huge amount of issues with that, though. So I think this morning we could have a chat to all these people, I guess. It's a little cool today. Put something on warm, will you? Nori. Oh, cute. Can I help you, honey? Are you a trader? Welcome. Right, so Mador is a trader. Sells slime, curic, and saffron meringue seeds. Similar to the guys that came to my world. Right, I think we need to go to the Ark, definitely, and just see what's going on in there. Because, I mean, the point of a demo is not to get too into it. It's to just show an overview of what the game is going to be like when we do get to play it in full. Welcome to the Ark, human. The teleporter you've used brings you from SR755. It was granted to a Querbanite in position of power. Has something happened to the Querbanite? He sent me. I see. I assume then that you are here to register the SR755 system in the Ark project. It is a simple process, but it requires the collaboration of the locals. Please follow me. These guys are cool. So this would be the museum that we have to fill in. I like the idea of, instead of having a museum, that it's an Ark in space. I really think that that's a cool idea. I know that it's the basic mechanic of it is a museum, but I like the idea that it's got a different, like, a different roleplay reason for existing. This room was assigned to the SR755 system when the Querbanite first came. It is designed to store fauna, flora, minerals, and historical artifacts. And a lot of them. So it's a collection game at its heart then, I guess. The purpose of this room is to assess whether the resources and history of SR755 are worth preserving over time. If you want the Empyreans to accept your system in our protected list, you must make an economic investment to enable the different wings. After that, you'll have to bring all the resources you can gather. If you complete 70% of the requirements, we will accept the SR755 system under our guardianship and guarantee its safety for the next 10,000 years. So, that's nice. The reason that I like that is that in every museum collection, there's always some stupid fish that you've got to wait a year to get, or some relic that even though you've opened every geode or every whatever it is, there's always like a lot of randomness to it, and it's always that last 5% that takes the longest. So just get to 70% is absolutely acceptable. Well, unless everything's super rare, but hopefully not. Activate this cube, please. Similar to Echoes of the Plum Grove in that way, because it didn't need you to get everything for you to finish the game. That's a cube of row beats, our tracking technology. Row beats will be distributed throughout the SR755 system. They will appear before you only when you take actions that move you in the right direction. Oh, nice. Additionally, 2 minor Empyreans have been assigned to this room. You can talk to them to keep track of the system's cataloguing, deliver objects, and to unlock the sections you consider most appropriate. If you do, you'll receive small rewards at regular intervals. According to our data, that's enough motivation for most humans. Do you understand? Yep. Magnificent. I wish you luck in collecting items. Nice. So is row beats kind of like our quest log? Because I was like thinking there's no kind of quest log or anything here. So this is my room. Let's see. So maybe we can talk to these guys and see what sort of things we need to hand in here. Welcome to the museum, human. What do you want to do? Where am I? The purpose of this room is to assess whether the resources and history of SR755 deserve to be preserved over time. If you want Empyreans to embrace your system, you must make an economic investment to enable the different wings. Okay, we already kind of read that. Make a donation. So let's see. I can donate plant matter and rocks. My next reward will be 30 seeds. Thank you for your donation, human. Right, so where would those go? So over here. So can I see a bit more about the wings? Or what I'm looking for here, or? So I'm guessing that this might be stuff from my farm. It might be planet-based. But it's not giving me much info on... trying to click on things and stuff. on what would actually go on each pedestal. So that is going to be a bit of a challenge, I would imagine, if it doesn't give you sort of any clue on that. Okay, well, I figure that for the rest of the episode, we'll just try and grab things that I can donate. Let's see if there's anything around the planet here that I can just quickly pick up and donate. It also didn't tell me how to unlock things with money, whether that's not in for the demo yet or what, I'm not sure. Seeing the row beats thing. Okay, that's fine by me then. Let's go and just get some stuff. We'll have a little chat with you. I'm not letting Gorman get away with this. Who are you? Dr. William is famous in Turban. I taught him everything he knows. Alright, so I think that like stuff like this would be maybe a slightly different version. Oh, did that? That didn't give me anything, did it? Interesting. There we go, a black plant matter there. And then I've got like a desert stone. I think I may have already handed in a desert stone though. So I'm not really sure whether this is just like a forageables thing or a turbinite cactus. More desert stone, I think. So I'm just looking for like a variety of things if possible. I mean, you look like I could pick you up or something, but I think eventually, I think we may need to get a bug net or something, or some kind of insect trap. Who are you? Eleanor, what do you want? Oh, charming. This is the doctor's office. Alright, then let's head. So we're on day 2 of 10 right now. So we've got, this is actually, if it's taken me like half an hour to get through, well, over half an hour to get through the first 2 days, then there's probably a good 2-3 hours worth of content here, which is really cool. Okay, I'm going to see if they want my cactus. Let's talk to some of these guys. Hello, human. The teleporter you use brings you here from the SL755 system. The next room is the collection room. Okay. So we've definitely... Right, make a donation. I'm going to try and donate that cactus. So it looks like plant matter, no matter what colour it's in, doesn't count anymore. Okay, and where did that end up? Did that end up in the pink room? It did. Okay. It would be so lovely to have, like, more information, and I imagine that that's going to come in here. Okay, well, yep, so now I know that it won't take any more rocks or anything like that, I'm guessing. Or at least from this planet. Remember to go through the teleporter, don't I? Alright, well let's have a look. But yeah, one thing I would say is that if you're going to be collecting, probably one of the last things you need is to not be able to know what you're aiming for. So I don't know what the row beats thing is doing. Maybe we'll find out, I don't know. But yeah, I need some way to catch these little animals that are running around the place. I've not seen anybody so far that can help with that. Doesn't mean there isn't anybody. Who are you? I'm going to try and talk to as many people as I can. Here we go. Calm down. What's that? That is a turbines rose. So that's another thing that we could hand in to the alien guys. That is a turbinite herb. And let's hover over. Oh, it only lets you know what things are. Like, we could do with a tooltip if we're like hovering over. What are these things that we're handing in? Again, it's like a few quality of life things that I feel probably are needed to be added to this. Although whether they'll come along, it might be one of these games where it comes along like that sort of thing. You have to unlock the ability to do this or the ability to do that, and it gets easier as you go. Don't know on that one. I'm going to just have a quick look at his tools. Have a look what you've got. Right, so you can't sell me tools. You can only sell... Alright, okay. So I'd like to maybe at some point go home. Oh, what's going on here? Hello. Hello, kid. I couldn't help but notice that Ula was happier than usual. I imagine you had something to do with it. I'm going to help him with the art project. That's good news, kid. My husband and I would have loved to help him, but it's complicated at our age. Everything hurts and I get tired very quickly. It's horrible. But I have something that will help you in your task. Come closer. Hey, thank you. Do you do that every time you get something? It's my trusty old bug net. This system is full of very peculiar bugs. It'll help you to complete the arc. But be very careful. Oh, I almost forgot. Come with me, will you? Amadeus, leave that for a moment, please. Heh 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 heh. What have I done now, Grandma? She's always scolding me, that old lady. Amadeus. Sorry, tell me, Grandma. You still keep that old fishing rod, don't you? Of course, you never know when you might be attacked by a flying shark. We live on a dry planet, Amadeus. A sandworm, then. Heh heh heh. Oh, definitely June references in this. Amadeus! Right away, Grandma. That man drives me crazy. We've been married for 50 years. And he keeps going on with the same nonsense as when I met him. Oh, leopard doesn't change their spots. They're cute, though. They're really cute. Here it is. Thank you. What a cool dance. Let's see. Give it back to me for a moment. Ouch, my back. You deserve it. You're not a kid anymore. With this rod, you'll be able to catch fish. Amadeus was very good at it when he was young. When you see a shadow in the water, throw the hook to it, and when they bite, wham! You just have to press the button on the side. It's an automatic rod. I hope these tools will help you with your art project stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to put a bit of ointment on my husband's back. Hehehe. Deep down, you love me, Grandma. Get moving. Those two are adorable. Okay, so we now can start catching some of the bugs on this planet, and we're also going to be able to... In fact, I should just quickly do a rearrange of my little inventory there. I would probably like to have these on the same part of the hot bar as the rest of my tools. Just a bit easier. I know I can change between them, but it's better if I don't have to as often. So we can now try and see if we can catch ourselves a bug somewhere. I've seen a few around here. Of course, they've all run away now. I'm not expecting my first few tries to be particularly successful either. And I'm going to have to... I mean, I don't know whether I'll get to try out fishing because... And this is the reason I'm trying not to go back home as well, is that I worry. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hello, darling. Would you like something? Little foxes that are in charge of the restaurant, I think. Hello. I'm Siona. Nice to meet you. Who are you? Hello. My name is Kieran. Nice. I just want to keep running around. So the bug net works like that. Okay. And I've literally already chased like everything away. Good on me. Good job, Sheelab. What's that one? That's a turbine rose. We've got a couple of turbine roses now. Doesn't look like I'm allowed to chop the trees in the town, but that's not unexpected. Oh, there's a bug. Okay, let's see if we can catch it. Ah, I got a Vorgolia. I'm running around till I find some more. I'm wondering if I'm allowed to take one of these pumpkins. I don't think so. Was worth a try though. There might have been a thing. Okay, so we've got these blocks here that I've not seen before. Let's see if we can get them with a pickaxe maybe. No, not seemingly. Okay. Right, so I've got grass, stone, Ghanaian wood, and coal. Oh, I think these might be loot crates. Right, okay. So yeah. Later. I wish I could go somewhere more interesting. Never mind. Maybe you could be my next person on my ship. You could be ship crew. Dark turbinite grass. So I think we've got a few things I could maybe hand in there. Not many bugs though so far. Only the one. I've seen way more like before I got this bug net, and then as soon as I got it, they all went into hiding. It's like they knew I was on my way with my bug net, and they all went into hiding because there's the little eye ones that I've seen a couple of times around the place. Alright, well let's just go back to the museum and just hand that in. I've yet to hand anything in that they've refused. So I'm quite interested in that. Can I check any of these? I'm desperately looking to see if there's anything. Gonna help me work things out. I'm gonna go to you because I always go to your friend over there, don't I? Right, I want to make a donation, so I'd like to donate that bug, that piece of rock, that piece of wood, and that piece of plant matter or grass or whatever it is. Thank you for your donation, human. Nice. So all the pieces of grass are going here. So I'm kind of imagining that there'll be like 3 or 4 different types of grass that we can put in there. There's probably 4 types of stone. It's midnight now. I think that means I have to go to my bed in my ship. Or go home. Probably bed in the ship though. I don't want to pass out again. Although it didn't seem to do too much to me when I passed out before, but I don't know if it takes time off you or what. So let's go back down to my ship. And I can have a little sleep in the bed down there. Hello, ship and ship bed. Yeah, but I do wish there was day-night cycles. I know we're on a weird different planet, but It's 1 in the morning. I'm about to pass out and it looks like daylight. So total sales 0. Alright, so we're starting day 3. I don't know if I want to go back or... See, that's my stamina bar. See, that's getting a bit lower, isn't it? Not getting a good night's sleep, you see. So I'm wondering if I should go to my farm and then bring over some scrap and all that sort of thing. But I feel like I should try and get as much as I can on this planet. Mind you, one thing I would say about that planet... I think I might go home, actually, is that we're going to be going back and forth to there quite a lot. So, let's go back to Shady Farm. Just see what sort of things we do over there. Because it's been 2 days since I last watered my crops, for example. And I'd like to chat to this guy again. Oh, Shidab, how can I help you? What do I do? Okay, so... Get the fishing rod and net, which we did. We've been to the Ark. I need help. Okay, so how do I travel to other planets? What do I do with the tools? How do I craft things? It doesn't matter. So I think all of the things that we've seen so far have given us a good idea of how this is all going to work. So some of this blue wood could be taken over there. This purple grass I think we've already put in. And I think we've already put a rock from this planet in as well. But we haven't put in any like scrap or anything like that. Or anything that I've crafted or made. We also now have fish here. So this would be a good time to check out the fishing mechanic. Whether I'll be able to get enough fuel together to go back, I don't know. But I feel like I've got a fairly good handle on what this game is and what it's going to be at this point. So that is good to know. Oh my goodness, this pond needs like clearing out all around it so that I can actually walk. Get near the fish. Right, so, hello fish. I found a scoopo. It's like a little jellyfish thing. So the fishing isn't too bad in this at all. I imagine we're going to get a lot more variety from things like fish than we are from this. I never actually saw where my bug went in the museum. But I imagine it's going to have its own section somewhere. Oh, and that's another scoopo. I kind of thought like maybe I'd messed it up because it almost looked like a little dead face or something. So yeah, it seems like that pond doesn't have much variety at all. I'm going to water my crops because I did not water them at all. But yeah, it seems like there's going to be a lot of grinding towards getting things like your ship upgraded and being able to fly further before you can really do a ton. Okay, so sprinkler. If I bought some of the copper and some of the thing off that other guy. But I still don't know what that is. Would have been useful. There's my sell box. So the turbines rose sells for 50. I don't really want to sell both. How do I split a stack here? Apparently I don't, so let's just... The dark turbinite grass. I think I've put in the grass and like the pink grass. One of the scoopos can go in there. The Ghanaian wood could go in there. The purple grass can go in there. Turbinite cactus. Desert stone. So we're going to make a little bit of money from that. But processing stuff is probably a lot better, isn't it? So if we... actually, I don't think I got enough scrap for that. I could try and make small chests and sell those, maybe. Out of some of the wood that's around the place. But in general, it seems to me like the farm only has a certain amount of stuff. And it's very dependent on you getting... So let's see about fuel cells. And see how much stuff we need if we go into our spaceship. How much stuff we need to put in to get a fuel cell. Because there's a few things here. So I think that is the recycler thing. Or is that the recycler? Oh no, that's... Oh right, so do we put it in there and then process it there? Let's put some grass in here. Kind of need everything else. Put some wood in there as well. Okay, that's fine. And then let's process it and see what happens. So if I process... No. Okay. Is that storage then? I don't remember what the guy said, what the robot said about all of this. Oh, okay, right. So if I put some grass in there, and I put some wood in there, and that will process those. And if we get it up to 100, then we'll be able to travel again. Okay. And so if I can get both of those cells completely filled up, and that will allow us to travel. I like it. Okay, that's not my... That's your door, not my door. Probably a lot cheaper to do it this way. Farm full of grass and wood and trees and all sorts that we can just chuck in there as fuel. And then I could maybe go to a different planet and we could see what's around on that planet. So that's a good reason to actually go and clear the farm. But I'm guessing that we're going to want to try... I don't know whereabouts we're allowed to farm and whether... Okay, I ran out of energy again. The energy amount is not visible without going into a menu. So I will show you. It's like... Oh no, it is visible. Okay, that is my fault entirely. I apologise. It completely is visible. It's right there. So we're on day 4 now of our 10 days. I got all that grass yesterday, and what I'm hoping to do is pop that into the spaceship. And just like I'm just trying to try out as many mechanics as I can at the moment. So we've seen the arc, we've used the bug net, we've used the fishing rod, we've trying to make there we are. I don't really want to use coal and things. A lot of these I haven't donated yet. Stone. We need way more grass and wood and stone and stuff. So pick up some wood. I'm going to chop a tree. But there's clearly not enough debris around. I got some sap as well, so that can be donated. Nine wood in there. So then I've managed to refuel one cell, so that's enough to get us somewhere, but not enough to get us back. So it would be nice to have both. And this is cool because it clears a bit of space on the farm at the same time. And I would like to try and go to a different planet. That's a really big rock, and I don't think I can get rid of it, actually. I think anything I can interact with turns green. And that one did not look like it was turning green anytime soon. It's actually nice to have a reason to clear the farm. It's quite often you don't. I just make it like a little, and quite often I'm very guilty of just making a little tiny space. Just enough. Okay, that's watered, wonderful. Just enough to get by, you know. So yeah, I definitely think that I'd like to go to another planet and see what kind of things we find there. Then I guess we just keep going. But I do wish I knew more about the museum and stuff, and more about like using economic fortune to unlock wings and things like that. I don't know how much of that is in the demo, whether there's really much need for it in a demo, but it'd be interesting to know exactly how that works for the real game when it comes out. I did it again. I get a little bit carried away in this game. I really, really do. But never mind. Like I say, all I want to do now is... I've still got several days. We're only halfway through. And what I really, really, really want to do right now is not do that. It's just get enough materials together, which I probably have now, to go to another planet and back and just kind of see what's over there. There were 2 other planets that we could go to that I have not experienced yet. And like I say, it's all about experiencing as much as I can experience within these demos. I watered the spaceship door. Is that like watering the bed in Stardew Valley? I think it might be. We're still not there with it. Oh my goodness. Okay. I shall go and chop down more stuff. That looks like it might be an old fence there, doesn't it? They look like old fence posts. Maybe they used to keep animals there or something. So far, as my opinion of the game is concerned, it looks like it could be very fun, but it also looks like it could be very grindy, and it really depends on kind of what sort of story elements are in there, and what happens when you go to different planets, and how your spaceship looks, and can you decorate things, and quite a lot of questions I still have, actually. I don't seem to have even been able to remove the boxes in my house, for example, at the moment. But this is getting a bit easier to run around as well, which is kind of nice. Oh no, I did it again. I was like, just thinking as I chopped that one, I should check my stamina. I didn't do it. Oh, I'm terrible. Alright, so we're on day 6 now. But every day that I pass out on the farm is a day where I actually water my crops, which is quite nice. So I'm hoping that this will be our return journey now that we've got enough stuff. And like I say, I want to go to a different planet and I want to like collect things. One thing I'm noticing is we are slightly starting to run out of inventory space. So if I was going to play this much more, which I don't think I'm going to just go to another planet and then see what's about there. Should be enough. So that's my second fuel cell done. So it's going to allow me to go somewhere else now. So from Shady Farm, you can obviously go to Turbine. We've already been there. There's Hafnir, which is a bunch of rocks floating together in space. It's a wonder they didn't all scatter. Very useful minerals can be found in Hafnir, but it's difficult to access them. Galea is a swampy planet with very dense vegetation. Some superior species live on Galea and are better adapted to its climate than humans. Ooh. So those are the only 3 that I'm allowed to go to for the demo at the moment. So do we want to go to Hafnir or do we want to go to Galea? I think we want to go to Galea. Yeah, let's go. Hafnir takes a lot of fuel. So we might be able to go to Galea, collect a load of stuff, and then take it to the art before we wrap up. So this is Galea. So we've got some Galean wood, which we already did find. There's like some Galean grass, Galean herb. So that will definitely be something we can put in the museum. Galean wood and stone. There's a couple of different flowers and things here by the looks of it. And pick up. Is that more stone? It's just stone, I think. So it's a Galean flower. These trees look like they've got birds in them or something. I don't know exactly what I can do with that. There's a spider over there that I could try and catch with my bug net. If I'm fast enough. There we are. We got ourselves a rainbow spider. This is a pure like collection planet, I think. Got various mushrooms. Try and see if we can get that up with the sickle. No. +1 impossible challenge. It's like a... Oh, right. I got like a mineral thing. Which, sorry, I got like an artifact. Which is like a sword in the stone. Oh, that's fantastic. Couple more bugs and things that I can try and grab. I'll just get around here. Oh, and ran away. I had to be really quick to even get the one I got. That was a worm or something. Won't let you hover over it to tell you what it is, so let's go and have a chat to this dude. Hello, who are you? Nestor, one of the tasks for this build was to set up a barrier. I can do that in a jiffy. Look at it. It's the most solid and impenetrable barrier ever built. Let's test that, shall we? Run straight through it. Oh, it's brilliant. Okay. Who are you? Ruben, don't tell me the first barrier didn't work. Good thing we have backups of the project, and this one was placed before. A few people live back there, but they're not ready yet. I'm sorry. Ah. Who are you? Ho, ho, ho. Looks like there's a new tadpole in the pond. If you need them, I can sell you some materials. Ah, it depends on what they are, doesn't it? Doesn't look like your shop's ready yet, eh? There's normally the ones that will sell you stuff. They've got like, you right click on them and there's an option. But it doesn't look like it with this guy, so maybe that's just not quite ready yet. I think this barrel can be smashed. Crystallinite and Turbines Rose. Don't think I'm allowed to get that one yet. I think I might need to get some kind of tool upgrade at some point. Whether that's even in an early demo like this, I do not know. I'm going to try and chop down a tree because there's like things in the trees. But it doesn't look like I'm allowed to do that either. Okay. What is this? Nothing that I can interact with, seemingly. Right then. Let's Let's have more of a look around. Looks like something interesting. A Galilean flower. Okay, good stuff. And it looks like that's the end of the map there. Oh, I didn't check if I could go in that cabin, did I? I should do that before I leave. I want to try and do as much as I can and pick up as much as I can before I leave. But I really like the idea of traveling the universe, finding things for the museum. Oh yeah. Okay, so in here we have a rather overgrown place. Not a lot seemingly that I can interact with. I'm right-clicking on like everything to see if I can. But no, doesn't seem like it. Still pretty cool to go inside. Oh no! Ah, there was a wormy squirmy there and I missed him. But there's definitely these little caterpillars that I can get on this planet. Oh, and there's fish here as well. Let's try a little fishing. Messed it up. Oh, there's one. Okay, a bit. There we are. A duckfish. Wow, that's an interesting fish from this horrible muddy lake. Oh, there's another caterpillar dude. Let's just run over there super fast and grab him. A trisace. Yeah, I think we did quite well in there, to be honest. Oh, there's a couple more dudes. Okay, so definitely this dude. Ah, he ran away. I don't mind that that one ran away too much because that one isn't really any different to anything we've already caught, as far as I'm aware. Oh, this guy's a hard to catch. Hello, Mr. Frog. Eddie, someday you'll have to take me with you. Oh, they're definitely like setting this up, like Lila and Eddie. Oh, what's in there? Ooh, ominous. They're definitely setting this up that I think some of these guys are gonna want to come on my spaceship once my spaceship is good enough. Really do need to work on this whole like bug catching thing a bit more, don't I? Wow. More stuff to fish here as well. So I'll give it a go. I don't know if I'll catch anything different. Come on, you. Oh, I did. I caught something that I can't fit in my inventory. Wonderful. Well, I'll check out something like... Oh, can I chuck things out of my inventory? Ooh, I don't know. I can put some stuff in the bin. So, Galilean wood we've already got. So, I will take that fish. And I think we need to now... Oh, yeah, it's midnight. So, I need to head back to the ship and have a sleep. And then I think we could just take that over to the Ark. And then I kind of think that maybe I will probably... Yeah, I think that would probably be about time to wrap up this one. Because at that point, I feel like I would have done everything I needed to do. Everything that I wanted to look at in the game. I wanted to have a look at a couple of the planets. I think it'll take too long to get the fuel together to go to the other planet, to be honest. Right. So I think, if possible, I'd like to go to Galea. There's not enough energy to travel to Galea. Okay. Let me just have a look and see if I can put any things in here to give me more energy. To allow me that sort of trip. Pine, turbines, rose. See, now we have the tooltips. When we're putting them in here. It's interesting, isn't it? Already put the turbinite grass in. Doesn't give me much, but something. I'll put the grass, but not the Ghanaian herb in. And then we can just head outside and grab some more grass and trees and stuff and see if we can just use that to... make our journey happen. I'm gonna chop down a tree. Watching for my stamina because I have made that mistake way too many times in this demo. I am watching it now, don't you worry. Oh, so bad. Oh, we got a tree seed this time. That might be something that we could donate. Take it back and grow it on my planet or whatever. So let's see how far we can get with the bits and bobs of Ghanaian herbs and wood. Oh yeah, the Ghanaian wood is enough. Okay. So we can definitely take that back to the Ark now and just like fill some more things in. Which I really did want to do. I wanted to do that by the end of the episode. I want to like sort of head back there and finish on Turbine. Yes. So I imagine it's probably going to take quite a bit of grinding and gathering money and things like that before we're going to be able... We've got 239 at the moment, and a lot of things are taking thousands to upgrade, so it's an interesting one. So I want to go to the Ark. There are bugs over there. In fact, I think I do have the inventory space to go and grab those bugs. Or just completely miss them and like mess it up. Yeah. That too. Although I imagine, like in the real game, I mean, you'd be coming across here so often that you'd have all the bugs on this planet quite quickly. Even if you do suck at catching them. So let's head to the Ark and pop in all the things that I've so far gathered. And I'm going to have a look and see where that bug that I caught was as well. So all those green things... We've got pink things, we've got more green things. I don't know whether green things are locked and pink things are unlocked or what the deal is with that really. Most of the things I've donated are there, but I've not actually seen where the bug went at all. Where's the bug bit? The yellow bit up here. Ah, yes. Yellow looks like it might be for the bugs. And I'll be interested in where my artifact goes as well. Alright, I've got some donations to make. Many, many donations, actually. Boom. You're making a lot of progress, human. In gratitude, we want to give you a reward. You've obtained Semelas de Galeta times 30. And Plata times 10. What's Plata? They didn't take my sword and the stone thing, did they? That's interesting. That's not donatable, so I'd have to do something with that, I think. But let's have a look around and see kind of like what's changed about everything. So there's a couple of bugs. There's like 4 bugs here, and there's like probably quite a good few to go. I don't know what's over here. I don't know what's on the black ones. It looks like the blue ones are fish, so that totally makes sense. I'm guessing these might be some kind of artifact ones. The pink ones look to be just forageables. And the green ones are probably, I'm going to say, probably for crops. We haven't managed to actually, in the whole thing, we didn't manage to get any crops. So those look like they're different seeds from each planet. So sap, pine seed. They've got the various different grasses. So there'll probably be a grass or something on the other planet that we don't have. Unfortunately, I used up all my blue wood, so I would have to get more of that. Various mushrooms. That was like a little bit of a mushroom section. So yeah, overall, I think we've done pretty well. We've managed to get some prizes. But I think I'm going to head back to the planet, and I'm going to say goodbye to you there, I think. So I think we've had a good idea about what this game is about in our hour and 20 odd minutes of playing it. I think it could be super fun, especially if you're really into the like museum side of games and the collection part of it. I think it's going to be really interesting but it'll probably be grindy to get to, doing the upgrades to the ship and being able to visit all the different planets. I mean, obviously that to me looks like a full museum, and it doesn't look like you've been given the full range of planets yet, and you may be able to even get the ship upgraded enough to go to different systems. And like I say, I've got this feeling the Frog and Lyra on this planet are probably, so I think it was Eric, wasn't it, or something, are probably going to be crew members, because they're definitely expressing dissatisfaction about being on their planet and like sounding like they want to go elsewhere. But I'm going to leave it there on day 7. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more demos, please subscribe. I'll let you know when they're out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.